family, and friends. Welcome to Harlingen South's 2019 commencement ceremony. Please stand for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and remain standing for a moment of silence. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Ladies, gentlemen, and 2019 seniors, thank you and please be seated. Good evening, parents, students, administration, and faculty, and all esteemed guests. Welcome to Harlingen High School South's 2019 graduation ceremony. My name is Annelle McDaniel, and it has been my honor to serve as class president for the last 3 years. The journey we have all taken to make it this far has not been easy, but it has been well worth it. From the memories we've made to all the things we've accomplished, I think each and every senior sitting here in these chairs today can say that they will leave with something they value. When I began writing this speech, my best friend RJ made a remark saying that the hassle was worth the tassel. And although what he said was corny, it was also true. We have all strived to make it to this point. So graduating class of 2019, I would like to say congratulations. Go ahead and pat yourself and the person next to you on the back. You deserve it. This year, our class has had many accomplishments that would be a shame not to recognize. From sports to music to the academics and arts, we have made our school and district proud. This year, we had 100% of our seniors submit college applications, $15.1 million were earned in scholarships, and several of our seniors will be moving across the nation to further their educations. Moreover, our Latin team sent 15 students to state and will be sending 9 of those 15 to nationals in July. Our cheerleaders competed in their first state UIL competition, and each of the 4 hawk concert bands earned sweepstakes in UIL concert and sight reading evaluation. And our NHS chapter donated over $800 to the Team Walker Repeat Foundation in gift cards and sponsored 30 families for Operation Santa. This year, our seniors made history. For the first time, our varsity soccer girls became part of the elite 8 teams in the state. One of our very own Southhawks broke a school record in shot put, while another student had his Latin history essay archived at the University of Texas in Austin. Speech drama debate made it to the area level for one-act play and sent multiple students to their state and national competition, and had one of their very own champion in the humorous event at both tournaments. We wouldn't be where we are today if it weren't for the unwavering support from our family, friends, teachers, and faculty members. Parents, thank you for everything you have done for us students since we began our primary education. I would personally like to thank God for always being by my side, especially when life got rough. Mama, thank you so much for all of your sacrifices, patience, and love. Thank you to my 2 brothers who have always put a smile on my face, whether I wanted it there or not. To all my close friends who taught me so much this year. I don't know where I would be without any of you. Everything we have experienced, the memories and friends that we've made, the lessons that we've learned, everything, it'll never be forgotten. We did it, class of 2019. Congratulations, and thank you to all in attendance for being here to celebrate with us today. Our program for this evening will continue with students addressing by our top 2 honor students, followed by the presentation of graduates by Harlingen South's principal, Mr. Reyes, and certification of graduates by Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Art Cavazos. In order to facilitate the ceremony, our school board members will present the diplomas from 2 platforms. We will conclude our ceremony with seniors exiting to their senior song. And now I will introduce Dr. Alicia Noyola, Chief Academic Officer for Harlingen CISD. Dr. Noyola will introduce our platform guests.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2019 Harlingen High School South graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District, I would like to thank you for being here tonight to honor our students and to acknowledge all who have assisted them on this important achievement. Buenas noches y bienvenidos a la graduación de los estudiantes de Harlingen High School South. De parte del Distrito Escolar de Harlingen, les doy gracias por estar aquí esta noche para honrar a nuestros estudiantes y reconocer a todos los que han hecho este importante acontecimiento posible. Permítame presentarles a nuestros invitados en la plataforma. Por favor, mantengan su aplauso hasta que termine de reconocer a todas las personas. Allow me to introduce our platform guests. Guests, as I call your name, please remain standing until all names have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until all our guests have been recognized. We begin this evening with our principal, Mr. Fernando Reyes. Valedictorian, Hunter Max Butler. Salutatorian, Christine Marie Vega. Senior Class President, Anel Ray McDaniel. We also have members of our counseling staff with us this evening, beginning with our head counselor, Dr. Valerie Paredes, and Mrs. Nora Atkinson. Also with us this evening is our Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education, Mr. Joseph Villarreal. We are honored this evening to have our Board of Trustees with us. We begin with Mr. Greg Powers, Dr. Belinda Reiniger, Mr. Javier De Leon, Dr. Bobby Muniz, Secretary of the Board, Mrs. Jerry Fleurier. Vice President, Mr. Eladio Jaimes. And President, Dr. Nolan Perez. We're also honored to have our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Art Cavazos. Audience, please join me in applauding all that they do to support our students. Esteemed guests, you may now be seated. At this time, allow me to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Nolan Perez, President of the Board of Trustees.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Noyola. What an incredible evening of celebration, and I can feel the energy in the audience, just palpable. Are you guys excited? You guys ready? Well, it is my great honor to be here, celebrating the best and brightest of Texas and the Rio Grande Valley on their special day. Congratulations, class of 2019. At Harlingen High School South, you are a step above, and there's much to be proud of. You heard about some of the amazing accomplishments earlier, but you are also a 5-star distinction campus. You set a new record, $15 million in scholarships, and you are the only school in District 32-6A to make the playoffs in every sport. Let's give the Mighty Hawks a huge round of applause. Well, this day is yours, but not yours alone. We all owe a debt to friends, family, and loved ones who believe in us, support us, push us, and encourage us. So graduates, please join me in a round of applause for the people in your lives who have helped you reach this important milestone. Now I'd like to talk about a topic you might find a bit odd, but please bear with me. The topic is elephants. Circus elephants, to be exact. A couple of years ago, the big circuses stopped featuring elephants. But before then, when an elephant was born in the circus folk would tie it up using a thin piece of rope and a small stake in the ground. Naturally, the baby elephant wants to run, play, explore the world. But at this early stage of life, however, it is too small and weak to break free of the rope. But elephants grow fast. And soon our elephant is big and strong enough to do just about anything it wants. There's just one problem. Having failed earlier to break free and not realizing its own strength, the elephant never again pulls the rope. It never tries and thus never realizes all it can do. And so its whole life, this powerful, magnificent animal gets led around basically by a string. You're asking, what the heck does this have to do with me? The answer is, it has everything to do with you. Because class of 2019, you are all so much more powerful than you realize. You may find this hard to believe, but I doubt there is an adult in the stadium who wouldn't want to trade places with you. There is so much potential in you waiting to be unleashed. So much intelligence, energy. Your lights have never burned brighter or more intensely than they do right now. And not only that, you are the right people, in the right place, at the right time. Better than any place else, the Rio Grande Valley embodies the changes taking place in our country. The face of the valley, your face, is the face of America's future. But all this will mean little if you don't, to get back to the elephant analogy, pull the rope. If you don't test your strength, your limits, every day. The philosopher William James said that as individuals, we tend to live lives inferior to ourselves. I think he was right, but it doesn't have to be that way. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you as you embark on your post-high school journeys to live lives that are worthy of all the amazing gifts God has given you. Gifts that have been nurtured by the people who love you and that you have worked so hard to develop through your high school years. Let me tell you a little about my own journey. My parents placed a huge emphasis on education, so growing up, I knew college was a goal. But it wasn't until a teacher saw something in me and told me that I could be a doctor, a healer someday, that I accepted that it might be possible. Well, possible is a long way from easy, of course. I took a long road that included 4 years of college, 4 years of medical school, 3 years of internal medicine residency training, 3 years of gastroenterology fellowship training, and in between, 4 years in the United States Navy. Through all those years of chasing my goal, I had to work nights and weekends to make ends meet. So today, when I tell people I'm a doctor with my own medical practice, they sometimes say, "You must be so smart." But smart didn't have a whole lot to do with it. I could think of a dozen kids from my high school class who were smarter than me, a lot smarter, but in the years since haven't accomplished very much. The point being, where you are 20 years from now is going to be determined not by your gifts, which I said are much stronger than you can imagine, but by what you decide to do with them. Emphasis on decide, because like it or not, it's all up to you. Having said that, I do have a few suggestions. First, once you realize and accept what you're capable of, you need to set high expectations and big goals for yourselves. Anything less would be cheating yourself and cheating the world. Second, and there's no getting around it, you're going to have to work hard. As brilliant as you are, so are the people you are competing with. Effort alone won't guarantee success, but as a strategy, working harder than the person next to you has a pretty good track record. No matter how hard you work, you're going to have to be patient if you want to reach a big goal. I spent all those years training while friends and family went to work and started making money right away because I knew there was no shortcut to becoming a doctor. It wasn't easy, but I kept my eyes on the prize and it paid off in the end. What enabled me to stay the course and not give up was my passion for helping others and my passion for medicine. And I know you're going to have a lot of people telling you, follow your passion, do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. I know that's easier said than done. You're thinking, what if I don't know what my passion is? Do I have to decide now at 18 years of age? I was truly lucky to find my passion early, but many of you are still looking and will be for some time. If that's you, my advice is to forget about passion for a while and focus on compassion, on how you can be of service to others, to your community, and to society as a whole. If you do that, I'm betting your true passion will reveal itself in time. And I can promise you from my own experience, when you devote your gifts, your energy, your time, to a cause bigger than yourself, the rewards are greater than you can imagine. Be a lifelong learner. Regardless of when your formal education ends, the world is going to keep changing fast, and you're going to have to work hard to keep up and keep your skills fresh. Plus, I think we're just happier when we're learning new things. Find a mentor. Don't wait for them to find you. Seek out people with experience, because that's the one thing you lack right now. If they say no, they weren't right for the job anyway, so keep looking. I can't tell you how important having good mentors has been to me in keeping me on my path, encouraging me, giving me advice, and never letting me give up. And when the time is right, I hope you'll show your appreciation by becoming a mentor yourself. Young as you are, there are a lot of younger kids trying to find their way in the world. Some may be your own siblings who look up to you and could benefit from your insights and support. A word about appreciation. The same philosopher I mentioned earlier, William James, said, "It is the thing people crave more than anything else, more than money, more than power, even more than love, believe it or not. Appreciation. Keep that in mind, and it will strengthen every relationship in your life, at home, at school, at work, anywhere. Take the time to appreciate and to express your appreciation for the people in your life." One last piece of advice, a request, really. Don't get too comfortable. As a society, we seem determined right now to make things as comfortable for ourselves as possible. We spend most of our time with people that look and think like we do. We consume media that reinforces what we already think. We vote for leaders who never challenge us and, in fact, spoon-feed us back our own biases. And we choose paths that seem comfortable, seem safe, but in fact are anything but, because they sentence us to lives that are less exciting, less rewarding, and less fulfilling than they ought to be. I'll make a prediction. In 20 years, when you look back, the times you'll be most proud of, graduates, will be the times you were least comfortable, the times you took a risk, worked through the night, learned a language, supported a friend going through a crisis, applied to graduate school, stood up to a bully, visited a foreign land, fought for a deserved promotion, joined a new club, started a business, ran for office. Class of 2019, comfort is a luxury we can't afford. Our challenges are too great for your talents to go to waste. You are the doctors, teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, attorneys, community leaders, first responders, moms and dads. You are the future of the Valley, of Texas, of the world. We need you to push yourselves to be the best versions of yourself that you can be, to accept that you are powerful beyond measure, but that it won't matter if you don't pull the rope. And that doesn't mean you can't have fun along the way, whatever path you choose. I sure did. Fun is absolutely essential. So today, I wish you all the great celebration you deserve. And I know I speak for everyone here when I say, Class of 2019, we are proud of you, we love you, and we are counting on you. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Perez. Mr. Fernando Reyes, our campus principal, will be recognizing our salutatorian, valedictorian, and lifetime perfect attendance recipients.
Thank you, Anel, and good evening. Our salutatorian for the Harlingen South class of 2019 is Christine Marie Vega. Christine is a daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Raymond and Maria Gonzalez. Christine, please come forward and accept this plaque as a symbol of this great honor. Congratulations, Christine. Christine will now address the graduating class of 2019.
Good evening. As salutatorian of our graduating class, it is my pleasure to welcome each of you to our commencement exercises. We are honored to have with us our families, dear friends, and our esteemed faculty and school board members. Before I begin my speech, I would like to say congratulations once again to the class of 2019. We have all worked incredibly hard to make it this far, and this is only the beginning of our future. I wish you all the best of luck in your forthcoming endeavors. I'd like to start by talking about the many amazing moments I've had while attending Harlingen High School South. From getting to experience the first snowfall in years during our junior year, to our very last first day of high school, to seeing all of our sports teams make playoffs, and up to this very moment right now. Class of 2019, it is without a doubt that we are one of the most competitive, hard-working classes that this school has ever seen, and all of us should be immensely proud of our accomplishments. We have champions of levels varying from local to national or midst for all sorts of academic and extracurricular events. Please take a minute to be proud of yourselves for your perseverance, determination, and hard work that has gotten you to where you are now. Cherish the memories you have made while at South, for you may never see the people you got to experience them with again. Instead of regretting those cringe-worthy moments, accept and embrace them. They are mistakes to learn from. I would first like to give thanks to HSD, Dr. Cavazos, and the board for creating amazing programs and schools that have allowed me and my classmates to succeed. Thank you to Mr. Reyes and administration for all of your efforts in creating and maintaining South as one of the best schools in the state. Your work does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. To the unsung heroes, our cafeteria, security, and custodial staff, thank you for keeping our school amazing and for helping us students around the clock, nonstop. Yeah. Moving on to faculty, thank you to my favorite chemistry squad, consisting of Mr. Aparicio, Mr. Ortiz, Mr. Leal, and Mrs. Moore, for constantly supporting me, especially when life decided to throw me a few curveballs. While science is the passion I've decided to pursue, I will always have a special love for writing and literature. So to my incredibly talented English teachers, Miss Welch, Mr. Voss, Mrs. Castro, and of course, Mr. Everett, thank you for being the most profound and insanely intelligent people I know, as well as the funniest. To Mrs. Tyre, thank you for going the extra mile and sacrificing your time on the weekends, in the mornings, and after school to ensure our success. You are truly a remarkable teacher, and being part of your last class of students was an honor. To Mr. Carlos Leal, thank you for being the artistic Renaissance man who knows so much about a variety of topics. Your personality, character, and intelligence are unparalleled. Of course, I have to thank my incredible parents and family. You have been an inspiration to me, and without your support, I truly don't know where I would be. To my support system, partially consisting of my two best friends who are here tonight, Brittany and Constanza, thank you so much for all you've done for me. Without you two, I'd be a hot mess crying about everything. I would also be incapable of understanding just how deeply one can love those who are not related by blood. We may not be related by blood, but we are in mind and spirit, and I wholeheartedly believe the only reason we aren't sisters is because one set of our parents couldn't handle all three of us together. Most importantly, I would like to thank my family that remains in Puerto Rico. I would like to address and thank them in Spanish. A mi querida familia que están en Puerto Rico, gracias por siempre apoyarme en mis sueños, estudios y vida en general. Aunque ustedes no podían venir hoy, sé que hasta hoy en día ustedes me están apoyando desde lejos, a lo mejor por Facebook. El amor entre familia es algo único y muy especial, que hasta el huracán María no podía destruirlo. Estoy tan agradecida por tener ustedes como familia, los quiero mucho y gracias por siempre. Huepa. Class of 2019, it's been an honor and a privilege to share all of these experiences with you and to be your salutatorian. Thank you for all of the amazing memories, and I can't wait to see us all grow and achieve our dreams, and best of luck to all of us.
Thank you, Christine. Our valedictorian for the Harlingen South, class of 2019, is Hunter Max Butler. Hunter is the son of Dr. John Butler and Miss Denise Butler. Hunter, please come forward and accept this plaque as a symbol of this great honor. Congratulations, Hunter. Hunter will now address the graduating class of 2019.
All right, hold on. It's really windy, so it's kind of hard. All right. So howdy, everyone. My name is Hunter Butler. Congratulations on graduating high school. That's pretty cool. You are living proof that hard work and dedication can culminate into something truly impressive. High school is a crazy time. There are ups and downs and twists and turns, and this thing in my head, my face, all right? But somewhere along the way, we grew up. Think back to when you first started high school. How different does the world seem now? Maybe some of today's friends were once enemies, or maybe some of today's enemies were once friends. Your whole life has changed in the past 4 years, whether anyone realizes it or not. So think back on it with fondness, without regret, and with pride. But don't forget, life has an annoying habit of changing around you. However, I suppose that's not all bad. After all, variety is the spice in life. I really had a good time here at South, as I'm sure everyone did, but the one thing that stands out the most to me is the people. Everyone around me made me into the person I am today, and for that, I am grateful. For example, being able to go out with my boys, Alan, Sebastian, and because he said I wouldn't do this, Albert, the Iceberg, Bergendahl, on a Friday night, and getting a Whataburger meant a lot to me. It was a way to relax and socialize, but more than anything, it created a home away from home, where I wasn't the smart guy that everyone expected me to be, but just Butler. I relate this because I think it is the most important thing I've gained from South. Sure, the education and the whole preparing for the future thing is cool and all, but having that support group around you is vital to a happy life. With that, I recommend everyone here find that group they love being around and hang out with them. Go on, be free. After all, we did just graduate high school. Or I guess we are going to graduate high school. But however, I would like to give a word of advice on that. Go with the people that when you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere and you need them to pick you up, they'll go get you without a second thought. Those are your true friends. Those are the guys you want to go to Whataburger with. Now, I would like to give a few shout outs, but before I do, I have to bore you a little more with advice, Whatever title you have doesn't define who you are as a person. If I were to lose my ranking tomorrow, it wouldn't change who I am. It wouldn't make me any less smart, hardworking, or compassionate. I would still be the annoying, marginally funny guy you see here today. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but it is one worth remembering, because through all the setbacks life will definitely throw at you, just remember to be yourself, and the end result doesn't define you. My dad would tell me this quote from Vince Lombardi all the time, which I'm not entirely sure who that is, but apparently some football guy. He said, "Gentlemen, we will chase perfection, and we will chase it relentlessly, knowing all the while we can never attain it, but along the way, we shall catch excellence." Now, that can be taken many ways, but how I interpret it is don't worry about the things you can't control, because if you can't affect it, then all the worrying in the world on your part won't change anything. Again, it's something super hard to follow through on. However, I wish someone had told me this at a lot younger age, because it's something that will help you for the rest of your life. All right, so shout out time now. First, I would like to thank my parents, grandparents, and sister for everything they've done, from helping me with homework to reading to me when I was little to just being someone to talk to. It was all priceless to me, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Also, to my boys, Alan, Sebastian, Iceberg, Ryan Hughes, my boy, you just got in the group, but you there. Y'all ain't half bad, I hope you guys accomplish everything you want in life. Desmond Romero, my dude, I appreciate your patience with me in pre-cal and U.S. history. I definitely would not be standing here today without your tutoring. Everyone at my lunch table, it was a time-honored tradition and one that I will be definitely missing as we all take our next steps in life. Miss Welch, you are the main reason I can write worth a darn, and for that, I am eternally grateful. Plus, you're also just a pretty cool teacher. Mrs. Moore, AP Chem was a pretty tough cookie, but I always felt welcome there, and you just go above and beyond for your students. Mr. Rada, I want to give a shout out to you because you said not to, and he was also pretty useful with that calculus stuff too. And finally, the football team. It's where I met most of my friends and taught me a lot of life lessons that my knuckleheaded butt wouldn't have learned otherwise. Really appreciate y'all being a team with me, so I'm about to head out, but thank y'all. That's me.
Thank you, Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, the graduating class of 2018 had 3 seniors receiving the Lifetime Perfect Attendance Award. The class of 2019 has repeated the same distinction by having 3 students receiving the Lifetime Perfect Attendance Award. Each of the 3 students has had perfect attendance through their elementary and secondary years. Please put your hands together and let's show our appreciation for this great accomplishment. Our 3 Lifetime Perfect Attendance recipients are Juliana Deanda Castillo, Georgina Irani Guerra, and Ryan Dat Wen. Will you please stand? Dr. Art Cavazos, Superintendent of Schools, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2019. The students before you have met all the requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency, Harlingen CISD, and Senate Bill 673. Seniors, please remain standing.
Let's give it up for our candidates for graduation tonight. Let's give it up to all the Hawks today. Board members, parents, family members, as the superintendent of schools and with the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of Texas, it is with great honor that I present and certify that the students, including my son, Matthew, he didn't think I was going to do that, before you have satisfied all the requirements for graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the more stringent requirements set forth by Harlingen CISD. The certification allows our students to participate in tonight's commencement ceremonies and be recognized for their accomplishment. Students, realize that tonight does not signify the end of your learning, but rather the beginning of a new and exciting chapter of your promising future. I want to remind you that there will be great moments mixed in with tough ones as you persist in your next chapter. But don't give up. Persevere. Make a difference in this world and don't be forgotten. Some would argue that the future has almost given up on our generation to solve the world's complex problems. But your future is bright and filled with opportunities. I ask you to approach life with a sense of gratitude. Please and thank you will bring people towards you that will build you up and not tear you down. Protect your name. Always do the right thing. Roy Bennett said, your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. Find your purpose as you pursue happiness. As Butler said, don't seek perfection, but rather seek excellence. And remember, worry is a useless emotion. If you're gonna worry, then do something about the situation. On behalf of the parents that are here, for those of you that will be leaving home, I want to remind you of a few things. Call home, Matthew. Don't forget to clean your room, Matthew. I ask you to use your parents' credit cards only for emergencies. That does not include McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. And finally, I'll remind the students that you're leaving behind parents and family that love you and support you every day. So don't take that for granted. Always remember that the Hawks will remain and will always be a step above. All right, thank you, and you may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Cavazos. Dr. Valerie Paredes, head counselor, will provide you with additional information on our diploma presentation.
Thank you, Anel. Platform guests, please help us in the distribution of diplomas. Top 10% graduates, please rise and approach the stadium. Francisco Pablo Ayala, Jr.
Danielle Alessa Muñiz.
Ruben Barajas, Jr.
Destiny Michelle Olivares.
William Spencer Bell.
Colin Wade Parrish.
Asa Benjamin Britton.
Kayla Rose Peña.
Hunter Max Butler.
Christian Posada.
Alexander Joshua Castillo.
Sebastian Daniel Posada.
Juliana Deanda Castillo.
Christopher Kevin Rayner.
Matthew Jude Cavazos.
Victor Mihai Ringiano.
Michael Ryan Davila.
Alyssa Nicole Rios.
Reed Alexandra Davis.
Desmond Alexander Romero.
John Barron Duncan.
Rebecca Schlummet Russick.
Madison Elaine Flores.
Delilah Esther Sanchez. Lucero Paloma Sauceda.
Alyssa Lorraine Gonzalez.
Jared Liam Capule Soto.
Michael Anthony Gonzalez.
Stephanie Itzel Torres.
Seth Daniel Gonzalez.
Christine Marie Vega.
Alan Long Lin.
Eric Ian Velarde.
Grant Richard Lowry.
Sarah Sofia Villarreal.
Anel Ray McDaniel.
Sandra Maria Valines.
Brenda Luana Miltos.
Victoria Paris Wells. John William Yapel.
Valeria Victoria Montero Mendez.
Eric Rolando Lopez, Jr.
Isaac Moreno.
Hannah Eve Lopez.
Ryan Nicholas Morton.
Kennedy Hope Lopez.
Matthew Eric Abundis.
Leslie Ann Kim Lopez.
Narissa Ann Acevedo.
Noah Alexander Lopez.
Miguel Angel Acosta.
Noel Barrera Lopez.
Charles Hill Adams II.
Zoe Jolene Lopez.
Chelsea Gabriela Aguiar.
Marco Alfonso Lugo.
Eileen Aguilar.
Jonathan David Masonet.
Miranda Jade Aguirre.
Alejandro Maldonado.
Robert Edward Alamillo.
Elijah Salvador Maldonado.
Matthew Anthony Alcala.
Heriberto Maldonado.
Natividad Jesus Aldania Jr.
Jorge J. Maldonado.
Brandon Dale Alexander. Braden Dale Alexander.
Madeline Maldonado.
Luis Angel Alicea Mareo.
Tracy Renee Maley.
Fabian Almendares.
Brianna Nicole Malone.
Alexis Leah Alvarez.
Joseph Lee Mancino.
Alyssa Marie Alvarez.
Alessandra Marie Martinez.
Austin Jordan Andablo.
Armando Martinez Jr.
Trevor Wayne Anderson.
Bianca Lynn Martinez.
Angel Ali Andrade.
Caleb Anthony Martinez.
Miguel Angel Andrade.
Hector Martinez Jr.
Asti Ante Georgie.
Luis Fabian Martinez.
Adrian Monique Aparicio.
Rebecca Renee Martinez.
Anselmo Aparicio III.
Sabrina Lee Martinez.
Joseph Emiliano Aragus.
Soraya Marie Martinez.
April Marie Arispe.
Serena Eleanor Martinez.
Cristel Ariola.
Ariana Isabel Martinez Castañeda.
Edgar Ariola.
Zimri Josabat Martinez Sanchez.
Alexis Arvizu.
Hunter Riley Macy.
Christina Leanne Atkinson.
Adalberto Matamoros.
Elise Lourdes Alvalos.
Victoria Isabel Medina.
Stephanie Michelle Avalos.
Robert Ray Mejia.
Seth Ilu Avila.
Raúl Menchaca.
Nicole Avila Flores.
Ángel Mendoza.
Juan Anthony Ayala Martinez.
Dolores Maya Mendoza.
Ajalyn Balboa.
Rosa María Mendoza.
David Brett Bailly.
Alexandra Monica Menjivar.
Krista Nicole Banks.
Pedro Miranda.
Anthony Banuelos.
Valerie Molina.
Leonardo Barbosa Blanco.
Austin Montalvo.
Heriberto Barcenas.
Gustavo Alexander Montano Jr.
Alexis Nicole Baron.
Iram Said Morales Jr.
Mark Anthony Becerra Jr.
Monica Marie Morales.
Cristobal Isaac Benavides.
Lorena Morales Barbosa.
David Jacob Benitez.
Adiani Nailea Moreno.
Albert Louis Bergenal Jr.
Fernando Moreno.
Joe Anthony Brown.
Haley Nicole Moreno.
Mariah Desiree Brown.
Jaslyn Moreno.
Mallory Ann Bronwell.
Karen Montserrat Moreno.
Francisca Juanita Calderas.
Erie Eli Moreno Lopez.
Marshall Campos Jr.
Haley Ariana Morin.
Natasha Raylene Canales.
Kaylin Elizabeth Morris.
Eliza Cantu.
Eris Rave Mosley.
Annalai Nolene Cantu.
Adrian Munguia.
Benjamin Cantu Jr.
Nicholas Anthony Muniz.
Brandon Gage Cantu.
Wait. Ryan Dat Wen.
Isaiah Henry Cantu.
Stephen Thien Wen.
Jose Angel Cantu.
Kenia de Jesús Nieves Pérez.
Caitlin Dene Cantu.
Zacharias William No.
Kayla Nicole Cantu.
Rebecca Ann Ochoa.
Maria Laura Cantu.
Brandon Olivares.
Isaac Thomas Casas.
Katrina Lynn Olivares.
Kayla Leanne Casas.
Christian Cesar Olvera.
Daisy Skyly Castellanos.
Adela Rosalva Ornelas.
Noah Matthew Castillo.
John August Orso Jr.
Samuel Antonio Castillo.
María Elida Ortega.
Amado Castro Jr.
Raven Dominique Ortega.
Jeremiah Tomas Cavazos.
Ángel Emanuel Ortega.
Alicia Nicole Cerda.
Ilivia Evangelista Ortiz.
Daniel Lee Cerillo Jr.
Sadop Osorio.
Nancy Guadalupe Cespedes.
Thomas Wade Owens.
Anthony James Chidas.
Jenna Corinne Pacheco.
Kayla Nicole Chapa.
Shakira Arlette Pacheco.
Anahi Chavarria.
Carlos Jesus Padrón.
Chastity Marie Chavez.
Victor Manuel Palacios.
Wendy Lydia Chavez.
Lauren Marie Parra.
Abigail Ann Krishman.
Daniel Peña III.
Mark Elijah Colmenares.
Esmeralda Judith Peña.
Isabella Lynette Cannell.
Nayeli Anaí Peña.
Ashley Nicole Contreras.
Zachary Caleb Peña.
Michelle Drew Cornwell.
Abigail Marie Perez.
Caitlin Jade Coronado.
Alex Christian Perez.
Alan Cortez.
Annika Perez.
Christian Daniel Cortez.
Wait. Gabriel Elias Perez.
Destiny Nicole Cortez.
Sarah Jael Perez.
Jeremiah Sebastian Cortez.
Landry Scott Perkins.
Joseph Cortez.
Andrea Marael Pimentel.
Melanie Cortez.
David Alexander Pine.
Ryan Andrew Cortez.
Samantha Lizette Pisano.
Catalina Beatriz Cruz.
Peyton Hannah Ponce.
Cristobal Cruz.
Chelsea Karime Ponce Morin.
Star Brene Cruz.
Josué Alejandro Preciado Ortega.
Alex Emmanuel Cruz Richard.
Savannah Elise Puente.
Giovanna Cuevas.
Joshua Giovanni Quintero.
Marissa Ysidra Davila.
Nailea Edith Quiroga.
Samuel James Davila.
Karina Ann Ramirez.
Leila de la Cruz.
Valerie Astrid Ramirez Carrillo.
Hector de la Fuente Jr.
Alexandra Renee Ramirez Ortega.
Selena Lee de la Fuente.
Starlet Rose Ramon.
Judith de la Cruz Garza.
Clarissa Jordan Ramos.
Alyssa Marie de la Rosa.
Alyssa Renee Rangel.
David de Leon.
Miranda Marie Rangel.
Angel Steve de Santos.
Michael Daniel Rangel.
Derek Vince Delgado.
Austin Alexander Reed.
Jonathan Aaron Delgado.
Fatima Reguera Rodriguez.
Luis Felipe Delgado.
Lauren Olivia Resendez.
Jesus Dana Jr.
Carlos Reyes Jr.
Priscilla Abigail Diaz.
Oscar Eduardo Rivera.
Esteban Diaz.
Ileana Delilah Rivera.
Catherine Marie Dominguez.
Germán Steven Robles.
Ileana Nicole Donis.
Jacob Rocha.
Edio Jose Dosal.
Zina Monique Rocha.
John Grady Dove III.
Alyssa Marie Rodriguez.
Nitai Duran.
Ashley Alexandra Rodriguez.
Sergio Alberto Duran Jr.
Dionisio Charles Rodriguez.
Salvador Alizadas Jr.
Hold on. Elizabeth Aneli Rodriguez.
Adrian Thomas Espindola.
Jacob Anthony Rodriguez.
Nayeli Espinosa.
Julianne Rodriguez.
Sofia Espinosa.
Melba Rose Rodriguez.
Okay. Thiers Augusto Cesar Izibio.
Teresa Marie Rodriguez.
Michael Blake Fierce.
Zoe Francesca Rodriguez.
James Adrian Flores.
Angel Giovanni Rojas.
Jesse Emmanuel Flores.
Jonathan Eduardo Rojas.
Melanie Faith Flores.
Katarina Natalia Romero.
Jocelyn Flowers.
Victoria Lorraine Romo.
Amy Ann Frias.
Stephanie Lizette Rosales.
Hunter Douglas Fullerton.
Rosalinda Rosas.
Maya Areli Gamboa.
Brianna Lee Ruelas.
Edwin Hermino Gomez.
Jeremy Isaiah Reese.
Armando Rene Garcia.
Eden Love Science.
AJ Garcia.
Jeremy Alexander Science.
Brandon Ronaldo Garcia.
Jose Luis Salazar Jr.
Destiny Angelique Garcia.
Brianna Saldana.
Jacob Christian Garcia.
Joanne E. Saldana.
Janice Garcia.
Claudia Marie Salinas.
Jessica Jane Garcia.
Jorge Andrés Salinas.
Raven Alexa Garcia.
Jose Daniel Salinas Jr.
Sandra Garcia.
Alondra Sanchez.
Sarah Nicole Garcia.
Damian Santos Sanchez.
Xavier Angel Poli Garcia.
Daniel Sanchez Jr.
Sebastian Nicholas Garrett Herrera.
Gabriel Ivan Sanchez.
Elise Nicole Garza.
Ivan Rene Sanchez.
Amanda Ray Garza.
Kayla Michelle Sanchez.
Angel Eduardo Garza.
Mia Rachel Sanchez.
Carly Marie Garza.
Santos Isaac Sanchez.
Desiree Garza.
Roman Sanchez Rosales.
Diana Rose Garza.
Juan Ramon Santellano Jr.
Joseph Martin Garza.
Melissa Santillan.
Maria Dolores Garza.
Luis Antonio Sauceda Jr.
Santiago Garza Jr.
Joel Hayden Schrimser.
Victoria Monique Garza.
Julián Javier Serna.
Elena Isabella Gaitan.
Michaela Mariah Serna.
Deandra Ashley Gaitan.
Shelby Michaela Silva.
Marlena Taylor Gloria.
Caleb Eric Solis.
Ashley Diamante Gomez.
Richard Daniel Solis.
Felix Xavier Gomez.
Christian Adrian Suarez.
Larry James Gomez Jr.
Brian Josue Suazo Rivera.
Nicole Goni. Crystal Ann Gonzalez.
Danielle Isabella Sylvester.
Elisa Yvette Gonzalez.
Briallen Cole Thompson.
Alyssa Lee Gonzalez.
Aaliyah Ebony Threadgill.
Isaias Gonzalez.
Briar Austin Tice.
Janae Christine Gonzalez.
Ben Torres.
Julio Gonzalez Jr.
Isabel Mónica Torres.
Ramiro Valenzuela Gonzalez Jr.
Salma Sujei Torres.
Jacqueline Gonzalez Duran.
Zachary Michael Torres.
Angelina Julissa Granados.
Don Travis.
Ricardo Granados.
Alondra Trejo.
Madison Taylor Grant.
Cassidy Nicole Trevino.
Marcus Isaiah Green.
Nicholas Leonel Trevino.
Armando Guajardo Jr.
Rafael Guadalupe Trevino.
Carlos Daniel Guajardo.
Silvia Nayeli Trevino.
Georgina Hiranin Guerra.
Tobias Trevino.
Jaylene Guerrero.
Kaylee Danielle Urbina.
Jenny Guerrero.
Chloe Lee Valderrama.
Susana Guerrero.
DNA Valdez.
Jacqueline Guillen.
Isaiah John Valdez.
Damian Justin Gutierrez Jr.
George Alexander Vargas.
Gia Nadine Gutierrez.
Janae Alexandra Vargas.
Vanessa Renee Gutierrez.
Zenaida Vasquez.
Jasmine Guzman.
Titus Jaron Vasquez.
Justin Caleb Guzman.
Cassandra Nicole Vela.
Chase Vaughn Harrell.
Brian Lee Velasquez Jr.
Ryan Thomas Hearn.
Erasmo G. Velasquez III. Pedro Velasquez Jr.
Isela Abigail Henriquez.
Abigail Velasquez.
Andrew Hernandez.
Constantino Vélez.
Aries Angelique Hernandez.
Saul Vélez.
Jesus Orlando Hernandez.
Armando Vera III.
Jose Antonio Hernandez.
Lauren Catherine Vera.
Joseph Hernandez.
Trinity Vergara.
Mariah Nicole Hernandez.
Zamaya Vidal.
Servando Hernandez Melendez.
Samuel Moses Villafranca.
Stephanie Hernandez Zavala.
Christian Alberto Villarreal.
Brianna Alyssa Herrera.
Israel David Villarreal.
Jesus Herrera.
Lillian Rose Villarreal.
Alora Dana Hitchcock.
Mónica Villarreal.
Jose Luis Holloman.
Eileen Villasana.
Rachel Leanne Hood.
Sebastian Anthony Villela.
Victoria Marie Huerta.
David Anthony Vincent.
Ryan Marshall Hughes.
James Michael Wade II.
Brandon DeMarc Civada.
Kristen Danae Whitus.
Angel Eduardo Isidro.
Ryan James Wolf.
Aaron Christopher Johnson. Justice Neil Johnson.
Robert Edward Ibarra.
Jose Arturo Juarez. Ana Jacqueline Juarez Cobos.
Isaac Daniel Zoller.
Domingo Antonio Juarez Cobos.
Cesar Samarripa Jr.
Megan Juarez Farah.
Luke Zamorano.
Ashley Isabel Lagos.
Haley Ashley Zayas.
Jose Lara Jr.
Alexis Marie Zuniga.
Alexis Ledesma. Gabriel Porfirio Leja. Roger Antonio Lennon. Christian Lerma. Jose Esquivel Lerma Estrada. Joel Johan Liscano. Eric Longoria Jr. Jennifer Alyssa Longoria.
Seniors, will you please stand? I take great pleasure in asking each of you at this time to move your tassel from your right to your left. This movement signifies that you have gone from being a student at Harlingen South to being a graduate of Harlingen South. Congratulations, seniors! And please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. We will now proceed with the exchange of the senior class banner. Senior class officers, Juliana Castillo, Brenda Miltos, Ileana Doñez, Ariana Martinez, Lauren Vetta. Please join me on stage. The class banner exchange has been a part of Harlingen South's graduation ceremony for the past 20 years. It is a tradition that we hold dear to our hearts, as it serves as a symbol of leadership. This banner, held by the senior class officers of 2019, is being given to the newly elected senior class officers of 2020. May your class carry it with honor and pride. The banner will bear each succeeding year's designation. It will be proudly displayed throughout the year. New officers, as you receive the banner, understand that it comes with great responsibility. You will be the new leaders of Harlingen South. And juniors, one last thing. Always remember that South Hawks are a step above. Fellow graduates, family members, and friends, please stand and join us for our alma mater.
Play it by ear.
Class of 2019, please be seated. Actually, y'all get back up. Let's toss our caps. Okay, I'm gonna do a countdown for all of y'all. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Class of 2019, you may be seated. Family and friends in the audience, as graduates move to the north end zone, we ask that you honor us by staying in the bleachers until we have completed our walk. Please remember to stay off the track and the field. We will meet you on our respective sides of the stadium. Thank you for all of your support throughout the years. Be safe and God bless.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.